This is one of the greatest defending tutorials you guys will ever watch. Today's video, I'm going to explain why you guys shouldn't chase this ball, and average players chase this ball a lot. And this ball, chasing it in defense, separates you from the elite players. So forget about it. That's why I threw it away. So let's get straight into the defending tutorial, and you guys will see how Bachur dominated in defense against Tex. Let's get straight into it. See you the other side. Okay guys, pay close attention here. I'm gonna dive deep into how Bachur won against Tex. Look at his defense. He's in orange. Look, he's not chasing the ball because he needs to switch to other players to cover passing lanes, etc. Okay, there. He defended that well. Now look here, this is not the attacking video, but you see if he loses a ball in the wrong area, look there. He's going there. He's going to the empty space. Passing there. Okay, and there he got the ball to safety. As you guys can see. Now look, he's running diagonally. What I said, when you run diagonally, it covers more space. Now let's say he doesn't run diagonally. Let's say he chases after the ball. And let's say he's not here, okay? And let's say his player is basically like maybe like here, for example, but not anywhere near the ball. His player's here, you know. Drawing is not that good, but yeah, let's say he's there. And what happens? His player's there. Tex will have all of this space to exploit. So you see, that's the whole reason why you guys don't want to chase the ball. Look, he's anticipating. See, L1 switching. You see, when you L1 switch, when your opponent basically when your player is close to your opponent who has the ball, and you right stick switch for anticipation. Look there, he's applying pressure. There you see switch in time. Now waiting for Tex to make a move, switch in time, you see anticipation, he's thinking ahead. Look at that. This is all about anticipation and thinking ahead. And there he won the ball. Now look here, pay close attention here guys. Look at his players, he's using offside trap. They're applying a little pressure. You see, against Tex. So you see, when you use the offside trap, when your opponent gives you his back, and when your opponent recycles the ball, it's all about timing. That's what Bachur did here. Now, Tex is still trying to get in, but Bachur is applying pressure on Tex. Just look at his switching, it's on another level. He does make a little bit mistakes. Look, checking the runner. That's why I say there's 10 outfield players you're playing against. You see, he's not worried just about chasing the ball. Now, let's say if he had to chase the ball, what's going to happen? This player here was going to be free, and maybe Tex can go into the space and try do a travella or do a finesse shot. But you see, he's cutting the passing lane. That's why I say it's not about chasing the ball. It's about cutting the passing lanes. Number one, checking the runners, and being passive and aggressive. You can't just chase the ball. Look, in time he switch. Look, he's always thinking, wow, what's Tex's next move? See, when you're defending, remember, space is king for your opponent. So you need to, by all means, try and not give your opponent that space. Okay, here he was unlucky. Let's go a little bit back here. Let's see what he could have done better here. There you see, because he lose the ball in the wrong area, Bachur, and he never calculate his pass. That's why I always calculate what he could have do before receiving the ball. He could have calculated and maybe passed to him. So you guys know the story. If you guys want to know about mental calculations, you guys can click in this other video what I'll put in the description. So there we know the fault. He never calculated his pass. He ended up losing the ball. Benzema was free. Okay, switching time. He switched to the player there to try and stop the runner, but end of the day, Tex hit him with a surprise, and Tex did a travella there. And that's how he ended up conceding. So, just because of that one mistake he made. Okay, now let's see here how he defends. Okay, switching in time, checking out the runners. Okay, applying pressure. See, defending also in numbers is very important. There you see, applying pressure, switching in time. Switching in time, which is good. Bang, got the ball. You see, when you go for a ball, like there you guys saw, he won the ball over. He anticipated correct. There you see, he did the L1 switch. He knows now, okay, Benzema's close and his player is close to, win the ball over. And it looks like Benzema also never had any ball contact. They did a skill. You see, and that's the time when you step in and you be aggressive. That's the only time you be aggressive, when you know you can't get a ball and you head to head with your opponent who has the ball. And that's how he managed to win the ball. Now let's just walk through. Just check what's going on. Okay, look, he's applying pressure, being passive and aggressive. You see, he's applying pressure, going back. Okay, good anticipation. He knew what Tex was going to do. You see, when you're defending, you need to think what's your opponent's next move. Because when you're attacking, you're also thinking what's your next move. So you need to put your mind in your opponent's mind and see what's his tendencies. Okay, is he going down the wing? What is he trying to do? Who's free? Etc. You see, there, look, he switched in time. Now let's see. Okay, switch in time. What was the issue here? Okay, Tex made a mistake. He defended that well. Now let's see how we defend here. Okay, going back, checking out the runners. You guys see? Looking at Tex movement, applying Tex under pressure. Okay, small mistake there, but he recovers from here. Then look, he's not worried about the ball. Switching in time, covering the space because he knows space is king for his opponent. Switch with other player. Good. Now let's see here. Switch in time, L1 switch. Managed to get a ball, but yeah, I just think so. He was totally unlucky. Let's just see. Yeah, I think so. It looks like he never pressed the tackle button, but yeah, he ends up losing. He ends up not really winning the ball, and Tex ended up scoring. It's unfortunate, but anyway, it happened. Now look again. His players are pushing up. Okay, switching in time. You guys see kickoffs. This is how you defend kickoffs. And you see how his players are defending in numbers 3. Okay, switching in time. Applying pressure, being passive and aggressive. See, checking the passing lanes. So Tex doesn't pass to his other players. They managed to get a ball. Player lock. Okay. Applying, you see, he's pressing from the start. You see in Tex's own half, how's he pressing him? And there he managed to almost get a ball. Okay, he got the ball, but the ball went out. Now let's see how he defends. Okay, good. He's thinking ahead. Bachur is thinking ahead. There Bachur went in for that tackle. Checking. You see, checking the runners. Like I always tell you guys. There's 10 outfield players you're playing against, and a goalkeeper, with a goalkeeper, it's 11. But anyway, you see, switching in time. Okay, never anticipated that well. There you see. Why is he switching to this player here? Because he's checking out the runner. You see, Benzema. Switch in time, that's good. Waiting, there you see. He never overcommit and pull his play out of position. Keeping the ball, in a safety zone. Then he managed to get it out. You guys see. Now, see, he's not chasing after the ball. He's trying to predict where is his opponent gonna go. You see, you always try. You always do this here. You try to predict where your opponent's gonna go with the ball instead of chasing the ball. You try and think. You know it's a little bit hard, but you guys can practice this to see what's your opponent's next move. Okay, so let's see here. Look. Checking, you see, all the time he's doing that. You see, he's making it a habit to check his opponent's other players. What's the other options? That game when you defend, it's to try to cover all your opponent's options. Okay, there a little bit of a mistake, but offside. Now look here how he managed to defend here against Tex. Tex is trying his utmost best. See, switch in time. He's not making it easy for Tex. You see, even if you don't win the ball, the goal is not to make it easy for your opponent. If, let's say, look there. He got the ball there. If your opponent can't find a pass forward, that's a win for you because you're pushing him back. Remember that. You're pushing him back. Look, he's pushing Tex back. Now, switch to that player, won the ball. Good. Safety. You guys know the story. Getting the ball out. You see, they're good. See, safety. Look here, he's giving Tex a hard time. Tex is looking for options. He's passed to that player. Okay, good. He switched in time. See, he's holding his ground. He's not just chasing the ball, trying to anticipate. You see, he's holding his ground because he knows if he just be aggressive all the time and he doesn't be passive in certain situations when his opponent is near him and he just overcommit, space is going to open up the other side. Like let's say if he's aggressive and he goes all out, what's going to happen here? His opponent can just do a left stick dribble and try to get into the space and exploit it, and then Pachur is in trouble. You see? But Pachur knows his thing. There you see. Okay, now Pachur is keeping the ball safe because he knows this time. You see, and how he's handling. Look here, constant pressure. Look, he's always going to the empty space. Okay, mistake there by Pachur. But look how is he defending? He's thinking ahead. Okay, switch in time. Little bit of a mistake. Okay, but he managed to win the ball over. There you see, recycling. You guys see, this here is not an attacking video, but look, when it's constant pressure, look how he's handling it. Okay, waiting for the ball to come to him. Going into the empty space. You guys see, he's not panicking. He's not panicking. The attacks is applying a lot of pressure on him. There you see, he's just going back and going forward. Always going to the empty space. If you're learning something so far, smash a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Yeah, Pachur won this game already. Okay, so let's end the video right here. Okay, what I want to say, a summary. Make sure you do not chase the ball. Make sure you see what your opponent's tendencies. Check what's his options. Try to block all of his options. Be passive and aggressive. Approach and back off. Be like Pachur the way he plays. You see, he was checking the runners. He was running diagonally, etc. And he wasn't giving tech space. And also another thing, as I always tell you guys, when you push your opponent's players to go back and they can't find a pass forward, that's a win for you. Because why? You're making it hard for them. You're not giving them easy, free goals. Okay, so let's end it right here, guys. If you guys learned something, smash a like. It helps out with YouTube to push this video to many other people who are struggling in these particular areas. And subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Anyway, let's end the video right here, guys. Now, guys, if you guys want to learn how to attack like a pro, click on this video right here, what appears on the top right corner. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.